Today on the channel from the X-Men animated series line, we've got Marvel's Mystique.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel, from the X-Men animated series, we've got Mystique. But for all your Marvel Legend needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle to save yourself 10% on all in-stock items, and anything over $39 does ship free. But Mystique here, this was a Hasbro Pulse Disney Store exclusive, like we've seen with this X-Men animated series line. Now, we know this line is dwindling down, coming to an end. I believe we got Cyclops coming, then after that is going on hiatus. Who knows if he'll return again, but then they're going to do Spider-Man, the animated series, in place. And I would have liked to have seen them both go on, I guess. I would have liked to have seen this finished out. We've come so far. Don't cut the water off just quite yet, but seems that's what Hasbro is going to do. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's check out the VHS style packaging we got on this one. I really do like this packaging, and I've said it before in these reviews. It's funny, none of us complained about the plastic-free packaging with this one, but the traditional lines we do. So that is kind of funny. That goes to show you, though, if the packaging is really good, if it's VHS tape inspired like this one, you know, some of us fans, we will look the other way and we will get around some plastic-free packaging every once in a while. But really cool packaging there of Mystique. On the side, you got the cool VHS style packaging. On the back, you got all the warnings, blurbs, all that stuff is over here. Nothing too fun. UPCs, little glamour shot, X-Men logo, all that goodness. Let's see what it says about our old buddy Mystique here. The mutant shapeshifter, known only as Mystique, uses her powers to infiltrate and undermine the X-Men. Oh, devious, devious. But let's get her out of the pack here. Let's see what's doing, see what all the fuss is about. Is there fuss? I don't know if there's been much fuss about this Mystique. Of course, we'll do some comparisons later on in this video. I don't know if there's enough meat on the bone, enough differences that maybe people would want to upgrade their old Mystique. And I believe that old Mystique was a Walgreens exclusive back in the day. Off to the side, see you later. Gentle, I keep those boxes. I believe that Mystique was a Walgreens exclusive, so I guess this isn't a bad thing in case you're one of those people that missed out on that back in the day. Bam, see you later, goodbye. Get Mystique out of the parchment paper prison. Bam, see you later, goodbye. And then one more, bam, Spider-Man style, see you later. All right, we're off to the races here. We've got different accessories going on. Let's take a look at it. She's got two splayed out hands on her. No fists for Mystique. She's not throwing any haymakers today, but we do get two trigger hands here. So she does fire her weapons that are included here. So we get two white gloved hands. Very interesting with the shading. Some of that cell shading on there is weird. It almost looks like a paint mishap, but it is the cell shading. So we do have that. We do get two weapons for her. I believe these are the Hellfire Guard weapons. Once again, getting reused, getting the most out of your molds, and that's what we got right here. All in blue plastic, no extra color, nothing extra special with these. You get a little handgun pistol, and then you get a big old rifle. We'll call it a rifle, but we get two weapons with Mystique. Choose your own adventure there. Now we get down to her weird accessory here. I guess this is Kurt. This is Nightcrawler as a baby. Of course, we know that whole story, that whole history. Look it up. But I guess that's what this is. Nightcrawler as a baby is what it's supposed to be. But of course, getting the most out of your molds. Once again, we go back to the Hawkeye Old Man Logan 2-pack from 2 or 3 years ago. We get a repainted Baby Hulk. So this started off as Baby Hulk. Now it's Baby Nightcrawler. The exact same thing, just painted differently. Green skin to blue skin. Purple pacifier to orange pacifier, black blanket to a red blanket, and you're off to the races. We got, it's a little baby. It's a Marvel Legends baby factory we got going on right here. Blue skin, green skin, all the skin colors in the world. So that's interesting. I guess it's creative reuse, creative getting the most out of your molds. An easy way to find another home for this one. Be interested to see when will they use this mold again. Can anybody think of any ideas? I guess let me know in the comments down below, but we do get those. So that was interesting enough. Glad I remembered to grab that Hulk to compare it to. Now we get down to business. We get down to Mystique here. And Mystique is very interesting. You know, an interesting character, I guess in X-Men as a whole, but also the animated series as well. You know, a little bit of a torn there. Of course, her backstory with Nightcrawler, her backstory with Rogue, her backstory with the X-Men. Good, bad guy going back and forth, a little bit of a tweener from time to time. But we do get Mystique out of the package here, and she is a very grayish blue color against a white. Very interesting. A lot different than the prior version we got. We'll compare that here in a second, like I said. I guess let's walk through the articulation real quick on her. Her arms do go around. You do get single jointed elbows. That's not too fun. Hands side to side, back and forth. Hands are removable, of course. You get the head back and forth, side to side, up and down. Looking good there. You get the hula hoop. Then you get the big old Mystique splits, and I say big old, not really that big at all. Then you get the knees, gosh, double jointed knees, but a little bit gummy, not as tight as I would like these to be. No boot cut there, and then you get the ankles back and forth, up and down. Very good ankle movement on this one, though. She does have her skirt that does free flow over there. It is not removable, but it is not locked in. Nice yellow skull belt around there that really gives a little point of difference, a little color difference. Breaks up kind of the monotony of that blue and white and gray colors we got going on. I really do like the head sculpt on this one, and we got a little skull at the top there. You got the yellow eyes, the red lipstick, the blue skin. Just does look really powerful. It looks really Mystique all day long. I know this is Mystique if somebody handed me this head. It does look good. Not as many bells and whistles as maybe we'd like with this, but what else could you give us with a Mystique figure, I guess, at the end of the day? Does she fit on a ringside collectibles stand? Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%, and it looks like she is going to fit. So if you do need a stand for her, you can go to Ringside Collectibles. Always got deals going on the end of the year at Ringside. They have all kinds of sales. So a lot of opportunities to get some deals on stands if you are into that. But I do got the prior version of Mystique here, and I'm going to have to say I probably prefer this one. I like both of them, though, and I like this one a lot more than I assumed I would like it. It does have a really good animated look. I mean, this really looks like her out of the cartoon series. I guess this one is more of a comic book one, but it is a straight-up repaint of this old one with a different head sculpt. You got orange hair on this one and more of a reddish, darkish hair as it gets darker down to the bottom. So definitely some differences between these two, but a heck of a lot of similarities all the way down to the skirts and so forth. But not bad. Mystique's one of those characters you can put on multiple shelves, and that's what I'm going to do with her. Unfortunately, this one does not fit on a ringside stand, but the new one does. Go figure on that. And then I did grab the X-Men movie Mystique, probably my least favorite version of Mystique. Just never really did a whole lot for me. It just kind of is what it is. And that's what happens from time to time. But not bad as far as the X-Men animated series line goes. Mystique, I wouldn't say is a deep cut, but maybe deeper than some. I would have assumed we would have got a Magneto, maybe a Sabretooth. We know Cyclops is coming up next. There is still a lot of meat on the bone for this line to grow this line if they do choose to. Like we said, the X-Men animated series line is getting put on hold, and it looks like they're going to go into the Spider-Man animated series line. Something tells me they'll put that on hold, then they'll go to the Iron Man, Fantastic Four, Incredible Hulk, Marvel Action Hour stuff, and maybe swing around to the X-Men. So it might be 2030 before we get all these teams complete and all this stuff, but I'd really like to see them finish out the majority of the X-Men line, and who knows, maybe down the line we'll get that. But what say you guys? What are your thoughts on this Mystique figure? You guys all in? You all out? Easy pass, easy pickup? Don't really care? Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on this Mystique. If you made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. Don't forget about the Patreon channel. Link in the description below. It is truly the best way to support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And then don't forget about social media. SirPaul64 over there on Twitter and Instagram. _Kyle_Peterson. So for Mystique and Baby Kurt, I am Kyle. And I'll see you guys all real soon.